Well, I'm Bailey Norton.
My name is Curran.
I'm Tara Williams.
Alex Aguirre.
Ahon. And I'm Michael Cohen.
I'm Rebecca Doyle.
I am Ahon, Sarkar.
I'm Shad, Hicks.
I'm Heather Goold.
I'm from Gilbert, Arizona.
New York City.
And I'm from Marshfield, Missouri. And Reno, Nevada.
San Jose, California.
And we're from Independence, Missouri, Truman High School. Distance kind of restricts who is helping you. Like, for instance, people at your school, you can get ideas from them, but to have someone who is that skilled, who's just like too far away, being able to have them coach you online, like, it's so much more effective.
I feel like my school hasn't really specialized in interp, so
right.
I wanted to know people who have interp and who have skills and knowledge about interp and different, tech and styles.
In my district, it's one of the smaller districts where there aren't a lot of really experienced people. There aren't a lot of really, really experienced coaches.
Having the Skype, sessions just really opens up a whole new door for coaching. Yeah, it's a little sketchy sometimes because of the connection or whatever. You can't always see everything, but it's definitely a new innovation.
I was just excited to work with people that were constantly exposed to the national circuit.
I recognize most of the coaches.
We were just looking online for like some coaching stuff and tips and everything.
I go on Forensics Online a lot.
My coach saw a couple flyers around tournaments and he thought it might be a good program for us to try out.
We clicked it and we saw get coached by like national champions, and they listed all the people that we knew, and we're like, holy crap,
them on
so
stage
cool.
and we were just like, wow, that'd be so cool to see them. Yeah.
I worked with Amber L. Justin.
Zach Perry. Jane Bruce.
Zaid Shakir.
She was definitely my role model in speech.
He was the NFL champion last year.
I was really, really excited.
Well, our first session was with Chris and Ryan Wilkins, and oh my gosh, that was amazing.
So good. It was amazing.
Yeah, we've been huge fans of them ever since we saw them on final stage.
Amber has been a friend of mine for, I want to say, about 4 years, and she's so much more than a coach. She's become a family member, and that's the way that she has always treated me when we work together.
I worked with him for one session, and then after that I just decided he was wonderful.
He always gives me very specific ideas.
Blocking,
Awkward humor.
Character development.
hilarious and creative.
He's just always set the bar to be, an amazing performer.
Every one of his ideas, it just sculpts what interp should be.
So many great ideas.
He more wants you to figure out what you see in a character and kind of brings that out in the piece. He teaches you how to make the characters your own, or like that, not just someone telling you an accent to do or something like that.
He understands the basics of HI, so if you're getting started, Zay is able to help you get started, able to get you out there. He understands the intermediate parts of HI, how to get you to get your cleanliness in, how to get your focal points in the right position. But then he also understands the advanced portion of HI, like the portion where how to control a crowd, how to pause properly, how to basically what gets you into those out rounds and out of those out rounds. Zaid understands because he's been through them so often.
Dylan really helped me a lot with forming the coherency that I needed to get to large out rounds.
I think Zaid has that unique ability to put you exactly where you want to be because he has experience recently, of how to get to those out rounds.
He takes really uncleanliness and kind of polishes it and teaches you the skills so you can do it yourself.
He knew what we needed to push us over the edge. The unique thing that Zaid was able to do that a lot of coaches haven't been able to do for me was tailor my piece to my style of humor, tailor my piece to who I am as a person and not who he wants the piece to become.
Three-piece speech coaches are good at doing that, recognizing your strengths and developing techniques for you that you're going to succeed at.
Everything that an interp piece needs, he knows very well.
He's not going to sugarcoat it and tell you what you want to hear, for sure, but in the end, that's
probably most beneficial.
Yeah.
The thing that I really like about Zach is that not only is he incredibly talented, he's incredibly humble and he's kind to other competitors, and he just wants everyone to do the best that they can and feel the best about themselves that they can. If you can't do something, he doesn't think oh, you're beneath me. He thinks, well, I'm going to find a way to make you do this.
So Zaid's ability to tailor the piece to your style of humor, to who you are as a person, and his ability to see your strengths and your weaknesses and play to them, I think is something that almost no other coach has.
I am proof that anyone, no matter how small your team is, no matter how little or how much funding you have, no matter where your suit came from, anybody can get on that stage, so don't let anyone tell you otherwise.
We would recommend it to anyone who is interested in becoming a better performer, a better interpreter, a better extemper, a better OO, or like it's so helpful.
Skype coaching absolutely works.
I would definitely recommend a 3-piece speech.
We thought we want to do it again.
We want to do this again and again.
I've worked with a coach in person, and then I've worked with Dylan and some other people over Skype, and I found that there's no real difference.
A lot of things done over coaching don't have to be done in person. You just need to have someone who knows what they're talking about. And that's what 3-piece speech is full of.
She's one of the best coaches out there. If you want to go far, if you want to learn what does well on a national scale, you're going to need someone like Juan to get to that next level.
Zach will care about the performance as well as the performer. Zach will care about everything that goes into the piece and how much work it takes, and he's willing to put everything aside to help you reach your goals, and whatever they may be, or beyond what they probably are.
And our coach, like our school coach, was like, wow, you guys have improved so much with this 3-piece speech, and like she was really grateful that we had gone, you know, and seen, like she was really grateful to Juan and Kristen Ryan Wilkins and Amber, and it was amazing.
She is so willing to try anything, and that is one of like the incredible attributes that makes her a great coach. So work with her.
We're definitely planning on using it in the future because it was just phenomenal.